time now is 1:10 p.m. on June 2nd. Yeah, I slept from 4:50 till 12:20. Woke up naturally right before my alarm rang. Um but it was a good sleep though. Insomnia didn't strike. I did feel sleepy. I did go through the whole sleepy deepy do process, and yeah, it was nice. It was a nice ass sleep. I had a dream. Everything's cool. But I do have to talk about last night a little bit. I plan to do many things last night, whether it be editing my short film. Again, apparently I haven't touched that project in 17 days. Which is crazy. Editing my short film again so that I can send a copy to the actors who work for me in Hong Kong, and including editing college video, blah blah blah. Blue Eye Samurai episodes 1 and 2. I didn't do any of that. I edited my college update video, but exporting it takes a whole hour long. I didn't watch any anime. I didn't work out. I took a little time out, just a tiny little time out to practice drawing, but that's it. I want to practice drawing every day, actually. I think that's very important, given that I only have about a couple months left before I have to, take that art directing class. Like, I need to train in the next 2 months, like, train drawing. Anyways, what I wanted to say is that last night at around maybe 1:30 a.m. ish, maybe 2 a.m. I I was using my phone in this room, as per usual. And then I hear moaning. And my immediate first thought was like, okay, is somebody having sex? And I slowly creaked open the wooden door, and it's yeah, the moaning. It is my roommates, the Chinese dude on room 5, having sex with his mysterious girlfriend. And it's just this consistent, soft moan, like a bird, okay? And I I've this is the first time I've heard it in real life. I've heard it in movies. I've seen it in, videos. It is my first time hearing it in real life. And for some reason, I feel fucking violated. I feel molested in an auditory way. I I don't know. I feel fucking terrible. And I hear the wood creaking. It stopped for a little while and then it continued again and then kept going. It's crazy. It went on for like half an hour, maybe an hour. I tried to distract myself by listening to music, so I actually don't know when it ended. But um it kept fucking going. The fucking kept fucking going. And I I don't know. I feel violated. I feel like I'm now complicit in some sort of crime. I feel like I'm forced to be in some sort of auditory voyeurism. And it's disgusting and it's terrible. I've seen some pretty hardcore stuff, but hearing it in real life is a whole different story now, which confirms something for me, actually. But holy shit, I'm so. Like, this is now the final nail in the coffin. I have to fucking move now. This is the final fucking nail in the fucking coffin. I secretly filmed them. I secretly recorded it. I slowly opened the wooden door and I took out my phone and I actually recorded like maybe 3 minutes worth of moaning. And I slowly shut the door. Very, very slowly. Every creak in the door, I could hear it. And then I wanted to just post it on social media and show it to the whole world. Partially because when I'm in pain, I want the whole world to be in pain with me, but then I realized that by doing so, I'm complicit in it's almost like revenge porn, but auditory, so I deleted it real quick. but but I did made an Instagram post, Instagram story without the audio, to protect everyone's ears. But Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. I cannot handle this. And it's extra ironic and it makes me extra sad because the ironic thing is like sex is a human thing. Like human beings, Homo sapiens, do this very normal activity. I eat, I sleep. People eat and sleep and they fuck too. But I just can't fucking handle it. I just can't. I just can't. I'm so alien from anything sexual. Like I haven't even held a girl's hand in a romantic sense. I mean, I've high-fived girls and hugged girls before, but like I haven't held a girl's hand still at 21, turning 22, you know. So, I don't know, in a lot of ways I am still a child, you know? So, yeah, I truly don't know what to say. That was absolutely fucked up. But if anything, that confirms one thing, and that is I'm still so alien to it in real life that if anything remotely sexual or romantic happened to me in real life, it would be like whole new ground for me. But yeah. So it hits extra hard. A normal person would hear a fuck and they would be like, okay, that's disgusting. I shouldn't be hearing that. But me, I hear that. I feel disgusted, but also sad at the same time. All the more reasons to live. Why do other people get to be happy? You know what? Let's all just suffer, you know? So, not cool at all, and definitely ruined. Part of the reason why I slept so late is that. I also spent like an hour searching for new homes, new apartments, going to apartment.com. The mind crushing thing is that most of the apartments are only available since August 10th or August 15th. I don't know why those two dates. I think it's because that's the dates lease terms end. But that's fucking stupid. Like, I want to move as soon as possible. So, I don't know. But I'm scheduling tours. So, today I'm touring Gateway, which there is a 99% chance I'm not going to live in anyway, but I'm going to go in there, take a peek, take a sneaky peek, and then leave. And then at around 6, I'm actually going to tour at AJ's place, which is super cheap. It's just that there's no private bathroom. So there's still an 85% chance I won't be living there. But I'm sure going there would give me a pretty good idea of what I'm looking for, and I found a couple apartments last night that actually look pretty okay. Like it's got in-unit washer and dryer. It's got stuff. I just need to tour to make sure you know, it's got a closet. It's got a mirror. Hopefully, like I just need to tour it. So yeah. Um. So there's that. Um. That's pretty much most of what I'm gonna do today. Really, just touring places. Um. I need to find a place, and also after some discussion with my mom, um, it appears that moving after Seattle is the smarter choice than before, because I really don't have the time. It's too short of a notice to move within the next 2 weeks, and I just realized that is that it's already fucking June. In July, I'm going back to Hong Kong, and you know, but yeah, um, hopefully they don't fuck anymore. Done. Enough sexual pleasure, okay? Enough sexual pleasure. Done. It's a done deal. Um, yeah. You know, what if in the future I meet a girlfriend and we have no place to be and I bring her to my apartment? And then, you know, then wouldn't I be hypocritical? I don't know. You know, moments like this makes me want to be a writer. I want to write people suffering. I want to write people being sad. I want to write people being sexless and loveless, you know? I want to write people miserable. Because this is, like, I don't know. My only weapon is misery, really. Like, my only weapon is misery. Yeah. So, yeah, my voice is raspy already. Fuck me. Um, Gonna do the laundry today as well. Yeah, excited to move. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully everything works out. I find a spot and I can stay there forever. Now that's the jam. That's the fucking jam. You know what I'm saying? That is the certified jam. And yeah, that's that's it. That's it for today. It's crazy. I'm writing my 8th short film. You know, I've moved so many times. I've met so many people, and I still haven't dated before. I also texted Cedric last night. I was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And he like responded in 2 seconds, saying, "Oh, I saw you did splendidly with your movie sets." And I'm like, "Oh, like I haven't responded yet because I don't know how to respond. I didn't expect him to respond so fast. I thought I would have to wait 2 days, 2 fucking business days for him to respond." Because I don't know, he's already glitching out of reality at this point. But no, he immediately responded, so I don't know. I'd like to catch up with him. The interesting thing is, like, to an outsider, seeing my Instagram stories, seeing me being on film sets, meeting so many people, you know, kanpai with the soju glasses and the Korean barbecue, and then playing pool with the art team, Flock. You know, people may think, oh man, you're living the life, you know? Wow, you're actually Enoch. Oh my god, like, I'm jealous now. I'm jealous. I wish I could be full of, like, passion and energy and events like your life. So, in order to make myself less sad and pathetic, I'm gonna spin it around and say, there's gotta be someone out there who's jealous of me. And I hope someone's out there jealous of me. Because all my fucking life, I want people to be jealous of me. Because I can't stand my own jealousy against other people. Because if I am one of the 7 deadly sins, you're goddamn right, I am envy. So, yeah. Envy. Envy. I embody envy. Like, in the secondary school days, I mean, I'm nothing but envy. I hated everyone. I hated everyone for being the way they are, you know? So, yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Life goes on. Life goes on. Okay, this is the fancy Vietnamese pho cup noodle. Let's see if it's any good. Got it from a film set. Didn't buy it. Got it for free. Genuinely pretty good.
And then also in the living room, you'll have the TV included, this table here, that table, not the lamps, but the couch. Also, additionally, you get the kitchen island, all the bar stools, all of the stuff in the kitchen. That's just additional upgrades for the way the kitchen looks with the actual lighting, like the under lighting, and also additionally the faucet. This is what unrenovated looks like. Unrenovated doesn't have the same floor, doesn't have the painted ceilings, replastered ceilings, and also doesn't have the updated faucet, does not have the updated stuff inside of the shower as well too. So that's the difference in terms of inside up here if you want to, or during the school year sometimes people also study up here too.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, this is good.
This is what I was saying, kind of with the format of the dryers and the washers.
Okay. What the heck? What is this place? What the heck is this place? Alright, time now is 9:11 p.m. Just finally, after 2 fucking hours, finished editing the mini movie roundup video. The laptop is so slow. So let's talk about today a little bit. And then I'm gonna go have dinner real quick, 1 sec. Yeah, so melancholy, a little depressed, a little traumatized, not feeling very great, honestly. I don't know about this spot under my chin to my left keep having acne. I feel like this is like a weak spot for me. It's like the 5th or 6th time this has happened at the exact same spot. But anyways, I digress. Today I woke up a little early so that I could go to University Gateway, which is in the northeast side of the campus, to tour, even though I am already 99% sure that I won't move in there because it doesn't have private laundry and it's also super fucking expensive. And as expected, that's the truth. So I was like late by 10 minutes and my tour guide called me on the bus, but I was trying to speak into my phone, but the tour guide didn't hear anything. So fuck it. So I went there, I arrived, and oh my god, Gateway is fancy as fuck. The lobby is beautiful, it's clean, it's like a hotel. There's a private gym, there's a really nice study room with printers and coffee machines. And then the tour guide is this white guy named George. He took me to the elevator and we went up to the 8th floor and it's fucking fancy. It's beautiful, actually. We went to I guess, the room that the tour guide always brings into because it's fully furnished and it looks lived in but also looks really nice. It's amazing, actually. Oh my god. It's fully furnished. Bed frame. I don't know if it comes with a blanket and everything because I have my own, obviously. But it is gorgeous. It is beautiful, gorgeous. Bathroom is huge and the room is quite huge as well. And obviously the price is expensive. 8th floor is fully renovated, so a private room on the 8th floor is $4,000, which is stupid. It's fucking stupid. Okay, the least amount of price I can pay is $2,700, which is also fucking stupid for a not renovated room on 6th floor, shared with another person. As in, like, I have my own bedroom, but there's another room and another person lives there. So obviously it's a no-go. I also looked at the laundry room. There's 2 laundry rooms every floor. Yeah, no can do. I hate, I hate public laundry. I hate community laundry. So that's a no-go. So I left and, I realized that the tour is really fast. And at that time it was like 4:15-ish, so I still had a lot of time. So I told AJ that I'm going to see his spot at 5, if that's okay. And he's like, that's all right. So in the meantime, I still have time. So I decided to take a bus, and it's not 38 because 38 I have to wait half an hour. I took Dash Bus F and went to Ellendale Park to take a peek, and hopefully if there's an office, I would like to speak to them. Turns out their office is a Sawtell, which is really ironic. But I looked at the Ellendale place, Ellendale Plaza. Huge road, looks nice, but these are houses, and you pay rent collectively with someone else. But they are promising. They look like houses that would have private laundry, and the neighborhood feels a little better, and it's definitely closer to campus and closer to Ralph's at the same time. So Ellendale, not too bad. I tried to call Moxie, but today's a Sunday. They don't work on Sunday, so I'm gonna call them first thing tomorrow. Hopefully, I can tour as soon as possible, so that we can make the decision AS freaking AP. Yeah. So then we have the final stop of the day. It's actually insane. I took like 3 bus rides today, so I can theoretically walk from Ellendale, which is a little north, to Budlong, which is where AJ lives temporarily, anyways. So, but I decided to take bus 38, one stop because I don't want to walk too much. So I took bus 38, came right on time for some reason. Oh my god! And then walked down, and I saw AJ. And yeah, so that place is about 10 minutes walk from my place right now. And it's in the same neighborhood-ish. So right off the bat, the place already looks dirty and scary and full of graffiti and vandalized. And the sidewalk is overgrown with plants, and it looks kind of shady, right? I entered the place, and AJ's super nice, but I originally thought that AJ's place is gonna be a little better than Gateway, simply because it has private laundry. But turns out the place is a dirty, stinky mess that feels extremely lived in, and yeah, again, he's super nice, but the place is small. It feels hot and humid for some reason. And the rooms available, while only $900, are extremely small. About like this, but maybe 2/3. So obviously, I can't fit a table there, let alone review there. And shared bathroom. The bathroom is a little spacey, but not good. Feels damp and clogged. Feels clogged. It feels claustrophobic. That's what I was gonna say. And then the private laundry in question is not so private because it's shared with the next door house, who has it's like a connecting room essentially. The laundry, it's between 2 houses, and it's connected. It's really weird, and it's this very old machine that's like rusting. I'm sorry, I can tell AJ's like me. We're both on a budget, and he's a survivor, but I'm not. I need to live somewhere nice and clean and bright. In comparison, my place right now is way better. Strange thing to say. And after visiting his place, I actually thought, well, maybe I should just stay and renew my contract and just stay, But then I'm sure tomorrow I'll find another reason to leave. But yeah, so I don't know. Both places are not viable. First place is great but too expensive in public laundry. Second place is not it. So hopefully I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to have hope for some reason in this god-forsaken city. I'm going to have hope somehow. I'm going to find a better place somewhere. I am looking forward to Moxie Apartments. I'm looking forward to Orchard Apartments. They seem a little bit more manageable. There are three avenues: Menlo, Ellendale, Orchard. That's full of college students. That's full of USC students. I believe if I can find a sweet spot there, I would have been the luckiest man in the world. I don't care if I have to pay more. 1300 is amazing. 1300 would be amazing. 1500, 1600, and then if it's 1700, fine. But anything more than that, I'll consider it. But yeah, the hunt will continue. The hunt shall continue tomorrow. I still feel kind of traumatized from last night. I know it's like a very, again, sex is like a basic human thing, but I don't know. I just feel like it's just one of those moments where I just like it just funnels into a little bit of self-hatred, you know? Like back in secondary school when I would see something and that thing would go through a process in my mind. I digest that thought and it turned into self-hatred kind of situation. People are like DMing me on Instagram, like asking me after my Instagram story. They're DMing me like, "Are you okay? What happened?" Like Eve, Naja, AJ also DM'd me, Miles DM'd me, Mitchell, the grip gaffer guy. Like, and then for a moment I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have posted it on Instagram. But I feel like being all quirky and unhinged is part of my personality, and I do want to show that off on Instagram from time to time. But it definitely is like attracting a little attention. Either way, Elin also wants to drop off the giant Buddha, which is still at her place this week, which is ironic because I'm planning to move soon, but it's okay. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I look forward to seeing Glenn though. I know it's bad idea to place all hope on one person, but I feel like if Glenn can introduce me to a bunch of Hong Kongers, like I feel like so many doors would open, career wise, relationship wise, friendship wise. Like I feel like it's like the logical next step, but then also it's a terrible idea to put all my hope and faith on one person. Similarly, it's a terrible idea to put all my hope and faith in one event, like next semester, you know. Still, God knows if I'll even meet a single Hong Konger in the classes of my next semester or a film set. Let's be honest here. I'm gonna think for a moment. Aside from Rachel, which was on No Particular Night, and Pepper, which was on display, is there a single Hong Konger on a film set that I've worked with this year? No. Or Glenn, but he's the actor of my own short film. Like, no. So, this is dumb. This is goofy. You know? But I really liked being in the art department of Locke. It's such a short period of time, like within 2 weeks. And I only saw Cha, Yao, and Frank like together for like 3 days. The 28th, the 30th, and the 31st. And 3 days is enough for us to experience something together and bond. Like, it's only 3 days. And it's kind of like crazy, actually. And of course, I saw Yao and Frank before that, but you know, it's actually like unbelievable how fast a friendship can come out of nowhere. You know, it's actually unbelievable. So that's one thing to enjoy out of this ocean of pain and misery. That's one thing to rejoice is the unexpected friendships. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cook myself some steak, potatoes, salad kit. I'm gonna drink some lemon tea, and then I'm gonna try to go to bed a little earlier. I still have tons of shit to do, honestly. I don't know if I'll be able to finish them all tonight, but yeah, I'll try. Maybe I'll go for another tour tomorrow. Who knows? But the hunt continues. Tuesday, I have the interview with the museum people, which is going to be important. And then Tuesday night, I'll be seeing Max Furiosa on the big screen at Century City, so I'll be taking a bus there. So wish me luck. Wednesday, it's going to be Gym with Glenn. Again, very important. And if I can schedule some tours on Wednesday afternoon, that would be very helpful. Thursday, I'm going to the shitty social media job in West Adams. Haven't even started a job. I already kind of hate it, just because it reminds me of previous job, conditions. But a little worse. Like, I've done editing social media stuff for my mom's company, but it's just very repetitive and bland and boring. And then the fact that this office is located in some bumfuck industrial wasteland, it's just, like, I don't know, disheartening. So I'll quit whenever I can, honestly. The moment the museum people were like, yep, you got it, you got the job, I'm quitting. I'm throwing in the bag. Yeah. But yeah, housing is the number one priority now. Um, yeah, I can't help but think that part of my lovelessness is because of, like, the fact that it's me. It's not really, like, because I'm a loser, but it's because it's just my personality. I Because I feel like if I'm someone else, if I have a different personality, will I have easily fallen in love with, I don't know, someone? Like, I don't know. What are the girls who I've met constantly? Like Rachel, um, even on the couple of film sets, you know, like, there's so many people, so many girls, actually. I have a lot of female friends, actually. But, in an alternate timeline, maybe I would have fallen in love with any of them. But right now, I just don't, because I just don't feel anything. And I'm saying this because, Yao is a beautiful woman. She's gorgeous, actually. Like, she made an Instagram post earlier, I think yesterday, and it's just like, she's like an Instagram model. And that guy, that actor dude on the film set, like, liked her and wanted to ask her out. But even though I can't deny her physical appeal, I'm I'm not interested in her. Something's wrong with me. Something's very asexual and aromantic about this situation. Like, I just don't feel anything. Yeah, she's, like, beautiful, but, like, okay, that's a fact, that's objective, and like, her personality's just not it. Even if, like, I don't know, that Hong Kong girl I met, Natalie from LMU, or I don't know, and I'm thinking in terms of, like, girls who can speak Cantonese, because that's, like, one of my biggest preferences, is, like, someone who can communicate to me in my mother tongue. I don't know, Stephanie, who doesn't look so bad and doesn't seem like an annoying bad person. I still feel nothing. I feel nothing for those people. And I could, like, force it. Maybe other people force it. And by that I mean, like, okay, I feel nothing for a girl, but we should hang out a little bit first, and then maybe I'll feel something. But that's, like, forced. I don't know. I really want... I know I'm capable of naturally liking someone without forcing it, you know? The feeling I got when I ran into Leslie in Million Dollar Theater, when I ran into her, the feeling I got when Leslie asked me for help, I felt something special. There's a spark there. There's tension. I feel, like, certain tension, like there's something pulling me over. There's something, like, there's a spark, you know? But with all these girls that I met this semester, I don't feel a spark. I don't feel a certain tension. It's not like, I don't know, oh, I wish I could go to a supermarket one day and coincidentally run into a girl, and then turns out we're like buying the same thing kind of situation. Or, oh, actually, or better yet, I am doing something and I joined a competition in Cam's Fest, and then another Hong Konger girl joined, and we respect each other for our respective artistry. You know, I feel like that would really, you know, create a spark, like a mutual recognition. I don't know. I listen to lately. I've been listening to this Massive Attack song called "Safe from Harm," and one of the lines in that song is, "I was looking back at you to see if you're looking back at me, um, and knowing that I'm looking back at you," or something like that. And that really describes some of the moments I had with Leslie. Was like, I would look at her and I would see her looking back at me. And it's just small moments like this that make you think, like, does she like me? Does she want to know more about me? And I feel like I want to know more about her, but like I can't just go up to her. And there's a certain tension, like, what am I doing now? What's the next plan, I want to go up to her and hug her and like, and I want to tell her how much I like her, but I can't. But she's looking at me, and I'm looking back at her, and she knows that I'm looking at her. Like, I want to feel that. I feel like I'm asking too much. I'm a little too Wong Kar-wai for this world, really. I've been yapping for 20 minutes. That's great. Yes. Finding houses, phone calls. I'll eat a slice of apple pie tomorrow morning. Tonight a steak, potatoes, salad kit. Tomorrow lunch, I believe I'm going grilled cheese with salami, a bit of spinach on the side, or I got frozen pizza, which I'm not that excited to eat. But I recently found out that I have frozen pizza in the freezer from Trader Joe's. I even forgot that I bought them. Laundry. I need to do the laundry, actually. Yes. Yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Things are so different. People may, Pink is on her like fifth or sixth boyfriend. Actually, let's count. I respect her, but let's count anyways, just for once. Kingsley, Tyrus, Leia, that is in the, or back then it's Leo, that is in the secondary school. Badminton dude, and now the new guy. That's 5. Natalie's also 5, right? Natalie's 6 actually. So Keith, and Keith will return again. Jeffrey, but okay, let's not count Jeffrey. That's not serious. Flynn, Topher, Keith part 2, Grant, that's 4. Church guy, long hair guy. Is it easier for them to connect with people than me? Because I feel disconnected all the time. I don't know. I truly don't know. Huh. I feel like I'm in a cage. And the only way I could express myself is through films. And I hope people see my films. Oh, God damn it. Alright, time now is 1:28 p.m. on June 3rd. I slept from 4:30 till 1. Another banger sleep, another great sleep. Woke up naturally, felt good. Yeah, I should 4:30 is earlier than 4:50 last night, which is good, but I do want to go to bed at either 4 or 3:45 tonight. So let's shoot for that, huh? Um Yesterday wasn't that productive, but I still did the best I can, I feel like. I did laundry, like half of it. I watched Blue Eye Samurai and I watched first 20 minutes of Mad Max. I need to finish later. Um I filmed and edited a review and then edited another thing. Um yeah, I last night right before bed I even read Kafka on the Shore in Chinese. I think it's important for me to develop a habit of reading, working out, and drawing every day or once every other day. Um, yeah, self improvement, strengthening myself, strengthening my mind, sleeping earlier, stuff like that. Um, So yeah, for today, I'm not sure what am I gonna do today. There's another house who wanted me to tour their place at like 11 a.m. today, but obviously I can't because I want to sleep. And then I just received an email saying how about 2 p.m. But the thing is 2 p.m. is gonna happen half an hour later. I don't think I can do that. So I said how about 4? It could be 4 p.m. today, it could be 4 p.m. tomorrow. 4 would be a great time. So I'm gonna do that. Moxie Apartment also responded to my email asking me which apartment to tour. Orion told me that all their apartments' lease terms end on August 10th, so that's messed up. Even if I don't go back to Hong Kong, my lease year ends on July 25th. That's such an awkward ending time for the lease. So, like, I would have, I don't know, 10, 16 days between the end of this lease and the beginning of the next lease term for, you know. So this is fucked up. So I don't know what to do, really. So hopefully Moxie Apartments, I like Moxie. I like the sound of it. Hopefully they can provide some, housing that I can just move in like right now, right freaking now. Summer started, okay? Like there are probably people who finish their semesters in spring and is gone. Like this doesn't make any sense at all. The lease should be freed. Anyways, that's one thing. But yeah, housing main priority. I think the Arabic parents or one of them have came back again because at around 11 a.m. ish I heard them. So great, more party. I realize that every single roommate has something weird going on. Somehow the Chinese guy at room 1 is the one whom I trust the most. I helped him water the plants. They're actually dying. I don't know why. Maybe I don't water them enough. But they're actually dying. And I'm trying my best. But I like watering plants, actually. It's a feel good activity. But he's a dirty guy. Room 2, the Arabic parents, and with the crazy John. Room 4 with the Mexican guy who had a stroke and is gone for 1.5 months now. Room 5 with the sex, and I barely even seen him. Like every roommate, like something's wrong. So, yeah, main priority, leaving. I also had a nice chat with Cedric last night, just a simple chat. It's really weird. I feel like I haven't really had a nice chat with Cedric in years. Like, I just asked him basic questions, like, when are you going back to the UK? And he's like, mid-September. And I'm like, okay, how about your job? When does it end? And he's like, well, late August. And I'm like, okay. Simple conversations about simple life. Nothing too deep and personal. I think that's fine, like, yeah, I realize that Cedric doesn't know me anymore, and Natalie doesn't know me anymore, and I don't know any of them anymore because I feel like all three of our personalities have changed so much in the last 4 to 5 years. And the thing is, Natalie's image of me is still stuck in like late 2019, early 2020 me. But like literally my thoughts, the way I behave and act, the things I'm capable of have changed and have grown. My body has grown. My hair is grown. My face shape has changed. Like, Natalie is a stranger to me as much as I am a stranger to her. Same with Cedric, but yeah, it's actually really interesting. Last night I had a thought, if I and Natalie and Cedric had to come back to school and we had to face similar issues, I would actually be very fucking level-headed this time around. I won't be, ooh, drama. I won't be, ooh, I'm so weak. Like, I would know how to socialize. But that's exactly why I'm outside of school, is because I've grown and, I socialize with strategies now. So, yeah. I also asked Chenhua if he's interested in helping me out, because Chenhua randomly DM'd me saying take care after he saw my Instagram story about my ears are bleeding and I want to fucking kill myself, which is all metaphorical for I hear my roommates having sex and I want to die. But he said take care, and then I'm like, oh, by the way, I'm making a film in the summer, and Chunhua was like, okay, I'll see if I have time, which is basically a polite way of saying I prefer not. I get it. Filmmaking for me is a bit weird and wonky. But actually, he has a point, though. Maybe instead of asking Chenhua to help, I should ask Natalie from LMU or Pepper if she's in Hong Kong. Because I know that those people don't need to get paid. Because they all come from the world of USA Film School, where people don't actually need to get paid. So I'm gonna do that. And also, again, like, I feel like I trust Pepper and Natalie more just because I know they've been through the US film school education, which is, like, a lot richer than whatever you've learned in the 2 years of cinematography school in undergrad high diplomacy, So, that's that. I don't think I'm filming any YouTube videos today. I think I'm chilling on that. I have nothing to review. Excited about the museum interview tomorrow. Hopefully I get the job, then I can quit the social media thing ASAP. Excited to see Glenn on Wednesday, and not excited to do the social media thing on Thursday. Yeah, the game shall continue. The game shall continue. Yeah, the game shall continue. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah.
It's full of thoughts of food. It doesn't matter what, but please let me win something.
And I think they
I didn't even press record, and it's already starting to record. Arabic parents just left. I can talk now. So, yeah, time now is 8:17 p.m. NIHT. Yeah, it's a good chill day, nice chill day, not much. There are thoughts of going to Ralph's, because I do kinda want alcohol spray, pasta sauce, but like I can wait on that. Tonight I'm gonna go for rice, bulgogi beef, and some gailan, and that's a really simple meal. Not a lot of calories, but that's okay. I'll eat like a pudding at night or something. Yeah, more follow up on things. So AJ DM'd me. Okay, so lots of things, thoughts, small, miscellaneous, trivial things, but the main issue at hand is housing. AJ earlier this morning said that his landlord called him saying that it's best we finalize the deal as soon as possible. And then later, AJ asked me if I'm free tomorrow at 7 p.m. because they're going to do a group tour again where multiple people will go to that place. But the thing is, that place is not it. I don't see myself living there long term at all. I see myself living there 2 days, but it's a miserable 2 days. The bathroom is damp and stinky, the rooms are small, and it's a very inconvenient location. If I live at AJ's place, I'll be taking bus 38 all over again. So unfortunately, it's a no-go for me. And I wanted to wait a while before I tell him, because I don't want to make the decision too early, because it would feel disrespectful to him. But I had to tell him now. I can't drag this on any longer. So I told him, unfortunately, I can't. In other news, we have Moxie and Orchard. So Moxie and Catalina. So 2 names of 2 different apartments. Moxie, I don't even need to call them. So Moxie told me that actually they're holding a tour tomorrow at 11 a.m. And I kind of don't want to wake up too early tomorrow because I have the museum interview thing and I want to be, very sleep fulfilled, very not deprived, very charged to do the interview. But I mean, what are the chances of a group tour? So I replied yes. So we're going to a group tour to Moxie Apartments tomorrow morning, first thing tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to wake up early tomorrow. So that's the plan. Catalina also agreed to do a tour for me. Again, Catalina is a little farther from the north, so it's a little inconvenient. But if it's a great ass place, I may still do it. So I'm going to tour Catalina. They asked me if I'm free today at 2 p.m. I woke up at 1:30. Obviously, I can't. I said, how about 4? And then they're just like, okay, how about tomorrow 4 p.m.? But tomorrow I'm already stacked. Right, tomorrow morning I got Moxie apartment tour. At 2 p.m. I got the museum job interview. And at night I need to go to Century City to watch Furiosa with Justin, the Singaporean guy, and Luis. So, not okay, but I'm gonna do it on Wednesday. So now that's confirmed, I think. So hopefully more news come by, right? Hopefully. But yeah, Orchard, still don't know about Orchard. The thing with Orchard is that almost all of the lease terms in Orchard apartments are like, they end on August 10th, which is fucking stupid. But, I don't know, I think it's worth checking out anyways. So Orchard Apartments, right? So that's that. So that's, the housing situation. I also wrote up 3 posts, one on Reddit, one on Discord, it's the same post, but I posted it on Reddit, Discord, and the APCA Slack. Hopefully people will see it and DM me. If not, I'll figure something out. But I realized that if I look for roommates after I confirm where I want to live, maybe it's too late. Maybe I sort of have to start looking now and finalize now. Which is a gamble because now I don't have a solid housing. But I kind of need to start looking now. Again, my requirements aren't too high. I want people who don't wear shoes inside. Most important, right? Secondly, just be clean. Third, just be quiet. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. I'll be having my own bedroom and my own bathroom anyways, so, if you're unhygiene in your own bedroom or your own bathroom, it's okay, But yeah, so that's that. So hopefully it goes forward. Hopefully I find a solution. I think it's great because, the first 2 stays I've been in is like host family, and they're both disastrous. And then I got 1 week in order to find new housing, and I ended up with an Airbnb. And then I got a little bit more time, about a couple weeks, to find actual rental apartments, which I ended up with Triple Link in Sawtell, which is actually still the best apartment I've lived in thus far. But that is still when I was beginning to look for places myself. So I stuck with Triple Link with this one, but now I'm truly going through, sifting through the weeds, trying to find a diamond in the rough with the housing situation. So, again, I have hope. I have hope that I will find an awesome place, bigger, better for filming reviews, better environment, better roommates, no pest. It's also great, like, I have a bunch of Blu-rays. If all my roommates are like film people, you know, we could watch something together, you know? So yeah, you know, please, you know, again, I want to live with Asian people as well. I think that's important, but even if you're not Asian, it's fine. But like, I feel like if it's an Asian, it's a plus for me, because we'll be wearing slippers and we'll be using chopsticks, and you know. Anyways, that's one thing. The other thing is, right before I just finished Mad Max the movie. Right before I finished watching it, I called Vibank again for the umpteenth time. I tried to wire transfer, still not working, which is absolutely fucking stupid. And I complained. I'm fucking angry. I hate sounding angry, but I am extremely angry. I have a $1,200, now only $1,100. I'm supposed to have it, but it doesn't fucking exist. It's arbitrary numbers. I don't really know why. So I called them again, and the woman on the other side of the phone, I think 50% of what she's saying, it's unintelligible because the phone is so muffled. But what I can pick up is I need to call Chase and ask them for help, because apparently, allegedly, I don't know if it's true or not, because, you know, it's LA, and obviously you can't trust anyone in LA. Allegedly, you need to ask Chase to accept wire transfers from this bank to begin with. So I'm going to have to do that, like, right now. Hopefully they pick up. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. So that's one thing. So, housing and refund money aside, I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it. What else am I gonna say? What else was I gonna talk about? I forgot. Nisei Monogatari on eBay, $260. Plus tax and shipping fee, it's gonna bounce up to $280 at least, maybe even $290. But I feel like it's kind of worth it though. It's like, I don't know what other chances I got, so I may actually go for it. I will go through my spendings to see what money I spent, but it's likely that I'll go for it. The problem is, I hope it gets shipped to me as soon as possible within the next 2 weeks, because if not, I'll be at Seattle, which means that if I'm at Seattle, the package will be stolen, because you can't trust people in Los Angeles these days. So, that's one thing. Thing number 2. Anime Expo schedule is finally released, and as expected, it's underwhelming as fuck. A lot of amazing voice actors and actresses are showing up. Miyano Mamoru, Uesaka Sumire, Kito Akari, Hanae Natsuki. None of them are fucking showing up on July 4th. Nothing's happening on July 4th. So, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. Also, all the people, like YouTubers I want to meet, like Trash Taste and Giga, nobody showing up on July 4th. There's nothing for us on July 4th. It's honestly amazing. So, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully there's some sort of panel, like, not panel, but like hopefully there's some sort of booth where I could meet them on other days, you know, because this is fucking bullshit. But I'll still enjoy it nonetheless. It still seems like a huge show with tons of panels and tons of events that I can look forward to. even without seeing my favorite voice actors and actresses and my favorite YouTubers, at least there's still a lot of like cool mangas to look at. There's some industry panels on July 4th, which are boring, but I guess at least it's better than nothing. You know, industry panel from A1 Pictures, industry panel from Orange Studios. Yeah, and then I guess that's it. Merch, cool too, cool as well. Hololive merch is a thing. Yago will personally show up, but also on July 6th. Everyone's showing up on July 6th. But at least that's something to look forward to. And I guess that's it. That's it for today. Tomorrow is going to be a long day and a complicated day. I'm going to have to wake up extra early to film a review first and foremost. And that's basically it. Excited to visit Seattle a couple weeks later, and looking forward to moving, looking forward to living in a better place. Closing thoughts. I don't have any closing thoughts. Still thinking about romance and shit like that. The romantic anxiety is real. As much as I would like to accept my demi-romanticness, I don't know. I do really miss the feeling of like being in love with Leslie. Like at least there's something going on every day, you know. At least I go to school with a purpose. But whoop, Justin the Singaporean guy DM'd me. Asking me if I could meet up at his spot or Luis's spot tomorrow. I'm gonna say yes. Alright. I guess that's it. Boom shakalaka, baby. Boom shakalaka. Alright. Time now is 12:45. A little addendum here. I finished dinner like an hour ago. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but oh yeah, I called Chase, the bank, Chase. They couldn't help. It's obviously not a Chase issue, it's a Vibe Bank issue. Chase said I could try to externally link Vibe Bank to the Chase account and then request a wire transfer from Vibe Bank. I tried and it didn't work. Chase doesn't recognize Vibe Bank. So I don't know what to do now. I'm just gonna hope for the best. I'm just gonna keep spamming Vibe Bank and keep making phone calls until it works one day. Until one day it works. I realize that it's not just a wire transfer problem. It's that every time I try to do something with my Vibe Bank account, it just says that it can't be processed at this time. It just keeps doing that for some reason. I tried to verify my external accounts within Vibe Bank. Didn't work. I tried to move money in the move money option, which is basically another word for wire transfer. Didn't work. So nothing works. I have $1,000 in there. I don't know what to do. I think there is one thing I can do actually, is I can tell the community college about it. But yeah. Another thing is I bought Nisei Monogatari Blu-ray. I did the calculations. As it turns out, I only spent about $2,070-ish in the entirety of May, which is impressively low. Of course, it's never going to be low enough to the point where it could justify the amount of money I'm paying to USC. But it's still impressive. It's still impressively low. Yeah, considering that we got $2,062.15. It is impressively low. Part of the reason is I got a bunch of free meals. I had at least 5, 6, maybe 7 free meals in May. So the amount of money I spent on food was $431.5, which is mind blown. So after doing that, I give it some thought, and I thought, you know what, might as well. So I spent $284 buying Nisei Monogatari off of eBay, which is already really cheap considering all the other options are at least $400. So I got it, and I asked the guy to write down my passcode to the gate, and then he asked me, what other Monogatari Blu-rays am I looking for? And I'm like, okay, Neko Monogatari Black. And he's like, okay, if I catch it somewhere around, I'll tell you. So, hey, hopefully I can get my hands on Neko Monogatari Black real soon. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Looking forward to the house tour tomorrow. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah. And then on top of that, I'm also gonna buy a couple more Blu-rays. There Will Be Blood and Paprika, because I want to bring There Will Be Blood to Seattle so that I can use my uncle's PS5 to watch There Will Be Blood, and also test out a bunch of other Blu-rays. But yeah, that's the plan.